All right, so the second thing that I wish I knew before I started working out was everything works. It just depends how long you can sustain it. I'm gonna give you an example. So when I was younger, my main sport was wrestling. I wrestled from when I was 8 to 18 years old, very competitively. It was my life. That's like wrestling and girls, that's all I thought about, that's all I cared about. My freshman year, for example, I cut from 112 pounds to 103 pounds every single week to make weight. And in order to do that, I had to do a lot of very unsustainable things in order to get to 103 pounds every week. And a lot of people are like, well, how do you, every week, why didn't you just get down and sustain it? That would have been the smarter way to do it. If I had, before the season, knew how to get down to that lower weight and sustain it in a sustainable way, rather than being like, oh, the season is here, my weigh-ins are next week, how can I cut 8-9 pounds over the course of the next few days as quickly as possible in order to make it? And I wish I knew that, but like, part of me is really glad that I didn't, because then I learned through the process of doing and failing and trying and over again. Now I can relay it to you. This is what most people do. This is why in the fitness industry, April, May, June is like one of the most booming seasons for fitness professionals to sell like the summer body programs, because they're like rapid fat loss protocols, do this really quickly, jump on my program, I'm gonna help you lose as much weight as possible in the least amount of time. And it's super exciting to hear that. It's like, who wouldn't want to lose weight super quickly? But what they don't tell you, and what you probably know instinctually in your gut, is that it's not gonna last. It's nice to think, to try and trick yourself, oh, this time it's gonna be different, this time it's gonna be different. But the thing is, if you do something unsustainably in order to achieve a goal, you have not built up the habits or the skills in order to do it sustainably. You're going to learn a new skill, a new habit, something in a very rapid, unsustainable way, and then you expect to be able to transfer over to it sustainably. It makes no sense. It's the people who are like, oh no, I'm gonna do a juice cleanse to lose 20 pounds, and once the juice cleanse is over, then I'm gonna start doing everything right. That's not how it fucking works. You lose 20 pounds slowly, sustainably, doing the right thing, and then you can sustain it after that, because you've built up the habits, you've learned the tricks, you've done everything you need to do in order to maintain it long term. If you do a juice cleanse, a rapid fat loss protocol, whatever the you're thinking about doing in order to do it as fast as possible, then you will gain it back as fast as possible, because you haven't built up the habits to do it. The major point here is everything works. A rapid fat loss protocol, it works, absolutely. Keto, it works. Intermittent fasting, it works. Calorie counting, it works. Weight Watchers, it works. It all works. What matters is finding what you can do for the long term, because if you can't sustain it, what's the point?